good strong heart rate there of 139. So very good, very good. I got one last.
I'm getting it, girl.
Are you wanting to know what it is? Yes, it's a female. It's a UNC.
Told you.
Well, as far as I can tell,
Oh,
I don't see anything that looks abnormal or suspicious or a problem. But now, of course, we do have to tell you that there's nothing 100%. A normal ultrasound does not 100% mean a normal outcome. But I don't see anything that looks suspicious at all, okay? So everything's measuring good consistently with the period day. The due date's going to stay the same, June 28th, okay? No matter how this child grows between now and then, the due date will not change. If I don't change it today, it doesn't get changed. And 7 ounces is away right now, so very good. All right, well, let me turn this thing around. Told you.
She was sure it was a boy.
All right. Now, right now, the baby's laying in what we call a vertex position. So right now, baby's actually laying head down and butt up, which is fine. Positioning is not anything that you need to worry about until you're at 36 weeks. Now, until that point, baby's flip and turn quite a bit. There's no right or wrong way for baby to lay until the last. So again, don't worry about it right now. Now, I'm going to show you parts. This child's getting lower and lower. This is the head of the baby here, this little white rim little circle. Now this is just standing over the baby, looking down at the top or crown of baby's head there. And I actually look at your baby's brain. So everything that you're seeing in this white rim little area are all brain tissue parts. Now, of course, I make sure everything's in the brain. There's nothing missing there. And I do look to make sure there's nothing abnormal in the brain, such as a cyst, tumor, dilated ventricles, increased cerebral fluid, that kind of thing. So all this is great. Everything's in there. Everything looks and measures exactly where it's supposed to be. So perfectly normal little head and brain. Now the round circle here. Now this is your baby's abdomen. It's kind of a strange view here. This is what we call a cross-section. And what this is we're taking your baby's body, slicing it completely in half, and then looking down at what we sliced. Okay, so that is your slice. Now a little bit higher up. Now we can actually see both thighs. The little white areas that you're seeing right here are actually the thigh bones called femurs. These are just the long bones that are in your baby's upper leg. Now, we measure both these bones, but we also measure the other long bones your baby has, the long bones in the arms, the humerus bones. All these bones help us rule out severe skeletal things, the dwarfism, the giantism stuff, because dwarfism should occur in the United States. We do want to rule it out for you anyway. And all these bones were fine, so no skeletal issues. Baby will be a normal height or length baby. Okay?
About 5 foot, not that.
Not real tall there.
I wasn't going to say that.
Unless it gets daddy's genes.
Alright, we'll show you that girl. Some of that child opens up and lays again. Now, right now, again, the baby is head down. And the way that she's laying is looking or facing your back right now with the spine going straight up the middle. So this is at the back of the neck, and this is the spine. Okay, this is starting from the neck, going all the way to the behind. Now, the spine's supposed to look just like that, just sort of like on a railroad track there, but this is exactly how we want it to be. And I look at the spine a couple of ways. It does rule out spina bifida, scoliosis, all that for you. So, perfectly normal little spine up there. And while we've got this angle here, I'm just going to put some blood flow to the heart. And this is actually the aorta here, which is the main artery of the baby here. And this is the arch of the heart. So this is blood going in, blood pumping through, and then exiting out. My baby's moving around. Exiting out here. So very good blood flow there.
Moving around.
Just a bouncing. But very good heart.
Oh, God's good.
Now, this area right down here, this is actually your placenta. This is the afterbirth, okay? This is posterior, which means it's attached to the back side of the uterus. Your baby's in the front, okay, and which is fine. Placenta can actually be anywhere. As long as it does not cover the cervix, then you're good. Okay, and this is fine, so I really wouldn't worry much about that. Now, on ultrasound, fluid looks black. It's really clear. So all the black that you're seeing, which is all maybe up here, is the amniotic fluid. When your water breaks, that's it. Okay? But anytime that we look, we do want to make sure it's always enough, because you don't want abnormal amount. Too much is not good, not enough's not good. So either extreme can be a problem, but the fluid's great. It's well within the normal, so I really wouldn't worry much about that unless you just have some leakage of fluid. If you do, we need to know, but otherwise this fluid's great, so I wouldn't worry about it now. Alright, let's make this child's head. Get up. Turn around so we can show you the face. Alright, do your tail, Alright, here's the leg.
Look at it. You see it? Isn't that weird?
Little legs and feet.
They're not opening its leg.
She's not wrong.
Not a milk cord.
Yeah, that's part of the cord. Now, we do roll out club feet, all that kind of thing with the legs, so there's nothing abnormal with them.
What's that like? No, weird.
Foot. From the heel to the toes. Alright, here's the female. Alright, picture the butt of the baby being here. Now you gotta imagine legs are going this way and this way, so you're sort of looking up under the butt to about the knee. Line in the middle is the little white lines that you're seeing right here, which are actually bones, okay? The reason that we see bone and you don't actually see the labia, the folds of skin yet, is because there's not a lot of skin down there yet. So a little bit later in the pregnancy, yes, if you happen to be looking down the line, we'll actually see the actual folds of the vagina. But right now you're seeing the bony structure, and that is the penis. So that is the girl. This is baby head to butt. Again, she's looking at the back, so I'm trying to get that head to turn back around. Now, in utero, baby swallows, baby urinates. Fluid goes in, through, and out, okay? There's nothing dirty or nasty about the processes. We just have to kind of make sure that your baby's doing these things and that these organs are working. In the abdomen here, of course, this little black area there is the stomach. And every time the baby opens up its mouth, it's actually drinking, taking in the fluid. The swallowing of the amniotic fluid forms the lung tissue and ultimately will mature the lung tissue at the last. So it's definitely good to see a lot of fluid there. Now, the bladder is in the lower pelvis or lower abdomen, and just kind of emptied a few minutes ago, so not real full right now. That's okay. It's full enough. That's the bladder. It's working great. There's no blockage of fluid, so we're doing good with those things. Get up just a tad. That's the fourth chamber. Oh, come on, man. That's the four-chamber heart. You see the four chambers in the heart.
See that?
That's pretty cool.
And of course, we make sure the heart's where it's supposed to be in the chest, pointing in the right direction. We've got a good four-chamber view, and the left and the right sides of the heart are equal. So that's ruling out a lot of major defects right there for you. Okay. Arm here. Now this is from the shoulder. This is that long from the humerus, the elbow, down to the forearm, and the hand, which is wiggling around.
Look at him moving.
And there's little fingers right there. Now, I did count all the fingers for you, so they're all there. Now, toes are a little harder because believe me, they're extremely tiny, but I think I counted them all for you. And we do look for ears and all that kind of thing. And if you're looking off the back of the head, that's the right ear right there. Arm.
Do you feel bad now? We've been calling you boy the whole time?
You can go on, little boy.
Well, they checked. Well, the good thing is she couldn't hear you yet. Sorry, I'm not pushing on it when you bounce here, but you might want to turn that head back around. Instead it's a butt.
She don't want us to see her.
She didn't want to turn back around. Of course, I've seen it, but she want to turn back just a little bit. Now, you have to kind of use your imagination anyway. Again, there's not a lot of skin, so they still look kind of a little skeletal, a little alienated looking there, but this is the chin here.
Okay.
Okay, this is the mouth. bridge of the nose is here. Eye sockets or orbits, you can call them either one, but this is actually looking eye bone, cheekbone, so it's the whole that you're actually looking at. And then, of course, forehead and cranium. Now, when I looked at it, I make sure there's 2 eyes, a nose, a bridge, nostrils, all that. I do zoom in a little bit closer to the face, though, to rule out any sort of facial abnormalities for you, such as cleft lip. So, didn't see anything abnormal at all.
Wait.
So, very good. And this is,
Cleft lip, what's that mean?
cleft lip is where you have the gap.
Yeah, and
in
That
your
means that my
lip.
baby has cleft lip?
Huh?
You're saying it has a cleft lip?
No, we ruled that
Oh,
out.
gosh.
We ruled it out
That
for you.
scared me.
We
Oh,
ruled
okay.
that out for you.
Okay.
Well, it does
You
not.
scared me.
And this is just actually how baby's laying. Head down, butt up, straight up. Head down at the bottom.
Because leg, you see,
We don't have hair or anything like that yet. And this is the umbilical cord here. And this is actually where the cord attaches to the baby's abdominal wall, right there. Now the cord floats around just freely in the sac there.
Sheila, down 133.
As long as the fluid's normal, then the cord just floats freely inside the sac. Now, once the baby ever gets to a stage where it can survive outside the uterus, if you ever have an ultrasound, sure, we always look to make sure the cord's not around the neck or anything like that. But it's not nowhere near that way anyway, but later we do check all that. But everything looks great. Just being more camera shy. Eyes pointing up. Put an arm right there.
Yes, your arm.
The arm in the ear.
Yeah.
Here. It's kind of got it like this.
Oh, okay.
More off to the side.
It's not an it anymore, it's a she.
But everything's wonderful. So a healthy little girl. Congratulations. Very good, very good. And everything looks